This video and others like it are funded by viewers like you. Thanks for your support. It is April 18th, 2024, and this is the latest news update for Medellin Colombia and Colombia as a whole. Let's jump into it. Follow along.
You're watching DC-born Rob, erasing borders. And now, the news.
Okay, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever it is you're located. Thanks for watching. You're watching DC-born Rob, erasing borders. I'm DC Rob. This is going to be a legit news program, hopefully. I have about a note that I received from one of you, from one of the viewers who lives there, and I asked him if I could share. It's just a brief one, but make sure you stick around for that too. Let's jump into this first story. A foreign tourist in Medellin fell victim to a robbery facilitated by the use of scopolamine. The incident was captured on video showing the man entering his accommodation with two women he had met through a dating app. It's believed that the man was given scopolamine inside the place, rendering him defenseless. The women took advantage of this to steal cash, jewelry, and his cell phone. The location of the incident was not specified in the viralized complaint, but it was mentioned that they had visited several areas of the city before entering the man's apartment. This adds to the number 254 reported robberies involving scopolamine in Medellin in 2023. The embassy issued an alert warning about the use of dating apps and criminal groups to lure victims for robbery. Still in Medellin, American investigators are in Medellin investigating evidence against Timothy Allen Livingston. The mayor of Medellin, Federico Gutierrez, and the acting U.S. ambassador in Colombia held a meeting focused on combating exploitation in the city, particularly concerning children and adolescents exploited by foreign visitors. This meeting followed the recent case of an American citizen, Timothy Allen Livingston, found with minors in Poblado. The officials emphasized the importance of cooperation between local and U.S. authorities to fight against exploitation and human trafficking. They expressed a message of zero tolerance for such crimes and vowed to continue working together. An arrest warrant has been issued for Livingston in Colombia, and Interpol issued a blue circular to locate him internationally. Okay, still in Medellin, the mayor's office in Medellin and the Metropolitan Police carried out 7 operations in the La Setenta area with more than 200 officials in order to combat the exploitation of minors, control the sale of illicit things, regulate public space, and supervise mobility. Multiple actions were carried out, including arrests, requests for background checks, traffic summons, immobilizations of vehicles, sanctions according to the police code, temporary suspension of premises. The importance of creating a safe and secure environment for residents, merchants, and tourists was emphasized. In addition, work tables were started with merchants to regularize business expansion, and a direct line of communication was established to address requests and problems in the sector. The Ministry of Secretary Coexistence announced the continuation of operational interventions and dialogue with all those involved. Okay, so again, I said I had a message that was passed on to me from a viewer, from one of you guys, and I asked him, could I read this on air? He said, yeah, just don't use his last name, but I'm not going to give either of his names. He knows who he is, and thanks for the pass. I put this one particularly after the last story. It says, DC Born Rob, hope so. If not, apologies. Oh, if it's me. Yeah, it's me. Good afternoon, sir, and thanks for your YouTube efforts. I do what? I'm living in Medellin in an Airbnb for the moment, Sabaneta actually, and monthly, looking for an apartment to buy. Maybe. I don't do Poblado, etc. Anyway, this morning, a knock at the door answered to find 2 cops, 3 Medellin tourist reps, and the administration with Porteria, 7 all in total, confirming it's not a short term via my Airbnb reservations. No issues, of course. I'm not that kind of passport bro guy. I'm 55, retired. I have a girlfriend. My ex is from Cartagena, 16 total years down here and there. They verbally confirmed that they are on a mission to eliminate Airbnb, I guess one door at a time. No idea what would have happened if my reservation wasn't more than for a month. Just an FYI, things are changing, sir, for what it's worth. So he wanted me to pass that on. Thank you for sharing that too. I'm not even going to give my comment that, there'll be pushback. No matter what I say, there's pushback. I don't really care. People want to say what they want to say, or is this really news or whatever? Just go somewhere else. If this is not the channel for you, keep it moving. Because to be honest with you, this may not be up too much longer too, because I'm tired of just fighting this battle. and on a negative mission. I mean, my positive mission to help keep you guys safe, and a lot of you guys have shown appreciation, but for the masses, I mean, it is what it is. Yeah, I'm going to leave it at that before I say something wrong. Okay, back to Cartagena. A yacht carrying 14 passengers, including 12 Americans, sank near Cartagena's Punta Gigante sector. The incident occurred as the boat was returning from a trip to the Rosario Islands. Fortunately, there were no serious injuries as nearby motor ships quickly responded, rescuing everyone on board. The rescued individuals received medical and psychological attention upon reaching the Club Nautico dock. Authorities will conduct investigations into the sinking to determine the causes and any potential violations of maritime regulations. The Secretary of Tourism in Cartagena plans to meet with the Maretta Group company representatives to understand the incident's details and ensure tourist safety protocols were followed. Okay, if you are a true traveler and want to see more than just Poblado and Parquilleras, yeah, I had that attitude down there. JetSmart launches routes from Medellin to San Andres and several other cities at ultra-low prices. JetSmart, an ultra-low-cost airline, is expanding its routes in Colombia, including new operations from Medellin to destinations like San Andres, Santa Marta, Cucuta, and Pereira. These routes offer competitive prices starting at from 61 mil pesos. Wow. JetSmart plans to add more aircraft to its fleet between May and July to support these new routes and enhance air connectivity in the country. This expansion comes as JetSmart establishes itself as a significant player in Colombian aviation sector, focusing on affordability and accessibility for travelers. So there you go. You are up to date with the latest. I may just end up doing this once a week. It's just too much. I don't have it anymore. I'm losing it. I watch my partner, Taylor Made Dreams video where he's like, I'm giving it up. You know, I'm going to do a few more videos. And I'm not just going to quit right now. I don't just quit. If I feel there's a need to continue on, I will. And the two people I consult with are my researcher and Luis, my group moderator and friend. These are my friends now. I also have concerns about my charity there, about Andres as a guy, Dr. Maury Carlos, my dentist. So I have concerns about not wanting to let them down and continue on, if not for that reason alone. But I can't do this daily anymore. I just can't do it. So I'm coming up with an alternative where I don't have to quit, but I can continue on and then start my new channel. And remember, I have a day job, so nothing can start until 5 o'clock. Do you know how it is to work for 8 hours, take a break? Sometimes I can sneak up to the gym for, 45 minutes and come back during my lunch break, but that's really the only break I get in the evenings. And then most evenings after I finish that at 6 or 7 o'clock, then I'm headed out and hitting the streets and recording and listening to live music and meeting people. And man, the women are out there. That's another issue right there. I got to address that in a separate video. Brothers, and I mean all of you, there are literally some places I go to, there's 70, 80% women. There's tables, there's couples, there's everywhere. And these nice places that I'm going to, I'm telling you, there's a place here, Kiss, Love. Man, there's some places that are just like outstanding, phenomenal. And these women are going out to dinner with themselves. I mean, they're going to hear live music by themselves. I asked some ladies the other day at the time, well, I'm not even going to go into it yet. I'm going to address this in a second video, and I'll put this on both channels because I'm flummoxed, if that's the right word. I'm at a loss for words. I mean, I went to one where, I swear it was a promoter, me and a busboy was the only ones there. I mean, I like the odds, yeah, but that's not good. What's happening with our society? All of y'all everybody, all the men are not passport bros. Hell, they can't afford it. Most people can't afford to travel internationally. So that's not the case. They're at home or out in the street. I just want, where are they? Anyway, I'm going to address that in another video. But you are up to date with the news out of Medellin, Colombia, and Colombia as a whole. Thank you guys for watching. Remember to travel, but travel safe.
On behalf of the flight crew, thank you for flying with us and have a pleasant day.
Okay, hold on, guys. Right quick. If you need to have things shipped to Colombia, shipped to someone else, or shipped to yourself to Colombia from the United States, make sure you reach out to CaribbeanShipper.com. CaribbeanShipper.com. The contact information is coming next. Join me on social media. I am DC Born Rob Official on Instagram. I am DC Born Rob Official 1 on TikTok. I am DC Born Rob O on Twitter. Don't be like this guy right here.
You're just so stupid. I had to send you a video to let you know that you're so stupid.
That's right. Don't be like this guy right here. Join me on social media. Headed to Medellin, Colombia? See my guy Andres with Nomad Travel for safe airport pickups and drop-offs and tours. Contact information in the description below. If you're in Medellin and you need dental work done, from a basic cleaning to major reconstructive surgery, come see my guy, Dr. Carlos Maury. Contact information in the description below.
Thanks for hitting like. You did the right thing by hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. Thanks for hitting like. DC Born Rob.